pretty complete win for your hockey team?
Yeah, first of all, it was against a very good opponent, and it came at home. It came after us having success on the road, so we wanted to see how we'd respond. The game had a little bit of everything. The special teams had to play a big role in it, especially the penalty kill with the number of minutes that we had. So it was a good win. It's one that we'll bank and we'll be proud of, but we've got to. There's still areas of our game we got to get better in, and then we're going to be saying that into February. So keep plugging away.
If it was a game where you, as you said, it's want to move the needle, where did you move the needle in the field?
Well, special teams, in my opinion, we spent some time there. Coming out against a heavy forecheck in a pinch, I thought we were better than we were in Vancouver, much better than we were in Dallas. So those were areas that we improved on. I still think our game management has to. We have to understand situations we're in, time of the clock, who's on the ice, momentum swings. For me, that's a team that's inexperienced when it comes to winning. They don't completely understand moments, and we have to get better in that area.
Is that the one where Taylor Hall?
Well, we had a drop pass, two D joining the Russian with a 3-1 lead and 4 minutes left. That's not going to work.
Recognizing what line you're out against.
What line you're out against, and you know they've got to gamble. So, but that's experience in that situation. We've now experienced it again. We've got to get better there. The face-off circle still has to get better. Some of the penalties. I thought Teddy Purcell played a hell of a game tonight. He played a real good game tonight. But even his penalty at the end with 4 minutes left, that's Detroit's players, the last guy. He's the deepest guy, the furthest guy away from our net. So we should be, I don't want to say careful, but a little smarter in that situation.
You didn't play Connor as many minutes as normal. Is that just because of all the penalties?
I started to use them penalty killing at the end. I think we had 13 minutes or 11 minutes of penalty kill. That's a lot. Face-off situations as well. We weren't winning many, and we were stuck in our end on the penalty kill a lot. So, but I thought he had a very good game.
Is it easier for your players to learn the detail lessons when you're getting that kind of goaltending, or is that kind of goaltending mask that those errors?
It's a good question. I think it's a combination of both. You feel comfortable because your mistakes are often covered up by real good goaltending, but the ability to park those mistakes and not have them happen again is what we'll be looking for. And our best opportunity to learn will be tomorrow in a video session where we can point certain situations out. And the players will be a little bit disappointed because they'll wonder, well, why is the coach, why are you showing us this stuff? But I just think it's important. It's something we need in our game.
Continues to play well.
I'm sorry?
Continues to play well.
That line played a very good game again tonight. Very good game. Yeah, he was responsible, and I feel good about putting him on the ice in all situations. So, but it's the three of them that are getting it done. It's not one individual.
Miller took him off the line because he wanted a bigger body.
Needed more size. I didn't think that line connected as well as I hoped, and I don't know if that's Miller's responsibility or not, but it just wasn't working. So I went back to Klink for a period, and I liked his size. I liked his ability along the boards when we needed it. He was fine. Yeah, he played a good game for not having played much this season.
What about the very simple idea that winning breeds winning?
I think it's important. It's like, let's face it, if we were not winning, the meeting tomorrow would be even more difficult. The practice tomorrow would be more difficult. The reception of ideas and concepts would be more difficult. There would be more roadblocks to go through. And I said the other day, I think we can be harder on this group when we are winning. They need it now. Later on they may need more of a hug. Right now they're gonna need a little kick and make sure they keep going the right direction.
What were you thinking when Albuquerque had the breakaway?
Well, that's not exactly the words I was using in my mind, but we were all thinking the same thing.
When you look at, you weren't there last year, but now you've won 3 games in a row against teams that they were 7 had success against in recent years. I mean, do you feel something building a little bit, or is it still more night by night game?
No, it's building. I didn't feel down with our team in the first 4 games. I was really disappointed in Dallas. Like, that's obvious. I think anybody that would be around the team would be. But the 2 St. Louis games and the Nashville game, I wasn't. I was disappointed in the results, but not in the effort, the execution, or the willingness to try and do things right. So the needle's moving. There'll be nights where it gets pumped back down and we got to build it back up. But as we go through some segments, it's got to continually climb. And some of it is skill, some of it's execution of systems, some of it, and most of it is game management, understanding situations.
Okay, thanks, Tom.